Okay, we now move on to speaking part 2, and your topic is describe a time when you felt bored. Felt is second form of the verb. This means past tense, right? You should say when it was, the time in the past when you felt bored. When it was, who you were with, people around you, you will talk about them. What you were doing, activity, whatever you are performing at that time. And why you felt bored, reason. You will give a couple of reasons and elaborate that properly, right? So this is the cue card, and now you will have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. So actually, being a workaholic person, I feel happy whenever I remain busy, whereas I feel bored when I have to sit at idle. So it was the Corona days when our government strictly imposed the lockdown. So I have to sit at my home for the period of the 6 months. So during that period, the first 3 months are very monotonous for me. So my parents and my younger sister were with me during that period. So since I was not allowed to go at home, go out to the township, I usually visit some new places and like eating at restaurant. But after that lockdown, I have to sit at home for that specific period. So I felt bored because I have nothing to do at all. During okay, I think I should quit now.
That's it? Okay, so at the end, try to conclude your answer, right? So you say, well, that was the time when I felt terribly bored and I still remember everything about it. So at the end, just try to conclude your answer. Don't just finish it abruptly, right? Okay, now we go on to speaking part 3. When do people feel bored?
Well, people usually feel bored when they have nothing to do during their routine life. So if they are working for an hour, they cannot find some interesting thing, so they may feel bored.
Okay, what can people do when they feel bored?
So people can lot of thing to get rid from their boredom. So they can watch movies and they can talk to their near and dear. So to get rid from that boredom.
To get rid of boredom, right? Like that. Okay, do people get bored about their daily routines?
Obviously, if they are working for an hour, they can be bored. So
all right, so for part 3, your answers are short and you are lacking explanation, because part 3 is called discussion. Discussion means you elaborate the answer, give a relevant example, and try to use a wide range of sentence structures. So in part 3, you are actually lacking that thing. And I found some grammatical mistakes, like in the past, you are using I have, and then you have some issues with fluency. You said several times so and all that, and then you finish your cue card abruptly. So you should focus all these things. The way you perform today, at present, I'll give you a 5.5. And if you focus your fluency and these grammatical mistakes, and in part 3, if you give proper answer that elaborates the question in a proper way, so that will give you good pen score, right? Okay, thank you.